Hi, friends. Thanks for stopping by to listen to Caroline and I talk about the upcoming summit, Finding Connection After Relationship Trauma. I spent some time with Caroline at a mutual friend's retreat, Tracy Root, who I did a live with earlier today. And Caroline is another beautiful woman in the community of entrepreneurs I hang with. So I invited her to be a part of the summit, and she graciously agreed to be an expert speaker. She agreed to be a sponsor, so I am just thrilled. Caroline, thank you.
Oh, absolutely. I am honored to be part of this and honored to be a sponsor. I think it's really important work that you're doing, and it's really important that we we take every opportunity we can to share our stories and especially to share our resilience with one another. Because you never know what somebody else is going through. Um, and just your own survival and your own story could be such a lifeline and a beacon of hope to someone else that I'm just thrilled to have the opportunity.
Yeah, and we are so lucky to have you. You are a pretty busy woman and you have a book. We'll highlight your book during the summit as well. Hopefully a
Awesome.
couple
Thank
people
you.
will grab it. Can you tell us the
I
name
just
of your book?
happen to have a copy right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Open for Joy, a journey of healing and business success. And it's and I'm not saying this to sell the book. I'm really saying this so people understand that healing is healing from trauma, healing the planet, healing our communities, and healing each other is absolutely what success is to me, and it leads to business success as well. And so I really wanted to bring those two things together in the book, and being able to kind of view my life's mission from the perspective of healing, especially from trauma, has been really eye-opening and really creative experience for me already. Um, and we haven't even had the talk yet.
I know. And it's really hard to do these little quick videos because it's like, well, tell us the story and how did you show your resilience? You know, because everyone has a different way. Do you remember the name of your talk at the top of your head? I didn't mean to stomp,
I
but
don't.
I don't remember
I have
either.
several
And
different
some,
talks.
yes, yes. So I think it talks about something about how you can be a survivor. I don't think you use that word and still really do well in business. You know, I think it's just having grace for yourself, allowing others to be in community with you. You can heal.
Um, I uh, I think it's this isn't exactly right, but it's trauma, healing, and the unlikely road to seven figures.
Yes, it's something very close to that. Yes. And people just need to go to the registration page and we'll have that listed. And then you'll see her talk. It's right above her picture, I think. It's somewhere. And also, if you click on your bio, it pops up a little card with your talk on it. It's really cute. Yeah.
One of the things
Is
I was
there
thinking, because
a little, go
oh,
ahead.
one of the things I was thinking, because I attended your amazing and free seminar on workshop on Saturday, where we were talking a lot about trauma and healing. And one of the things that I think is so important about healing and sharing our stories is one of the ways that regardless of where the trauma comes from, there's a certain amount of gaslighting that is involved in trauma. There are stories that other people put on us that then we wear like a uniform. And healing and sharing our stories is a way to stop gaslighting ourselves, because
Ooh,
that's one of the biggest injuries from trauma, is that we continue that to traumatize ourselves by believing what our abusers taught us about ourselves.
yes, they either said it or implied it. And
Mm-hmm.
we grab onto that message, and no matter what we achieve, it's still lurking in the background. It does take a lot of conscious healing work to say, you know what, that is a lie. That is a lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have a dear friend. My husband and I have a dear friend that we call his name is Chuck, and we call him "You're never going to make it, Chuck," because that's his kind. If you come and you share with him anything that you're hoping to do, he's like, "Ah, it's never going to work. Nah, you're never going to make it." So we call him, and obviously he's a lovely person. He's just a pessimist. But if 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 I didn't know what a lovely person he was, and if I wasn't in an equal relationship with him, this is a friendship. He hasn't defined me. I might have gone through life as "You're never going to make it, Carolyn," because somebody said that to me. Um, and instead of being "I've already made it." I've made it time and time and time and time again, and so has everybody else. And that's what I really want to. If I can just open that window a little bit for anybody, my life, I can die happy.
Oh, that's really beautiful. And will you share a little more about your traumas during your talk, do you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not about being a victim, because none of us are victims. We're all survivors.
And some of us
And
are thriving.
yes, and those of us that are not thriving, well,
Yeah. Well, that's exactly why we're doing the summit, is we get that some people don't see or feel the hope yet, especially
yeah.
women that are not in communities of that are supportive to them. So we want you to not just survive, but we want you to thrive. And that's why we're doing the summit.
I'm involved in several women's groups, and I'm involved in a leadership group of women across the country, where we talk really intimately about what's going on in our business. And we all have 7-figure businesses, and we're all struggling. And this one much younger than I, young woman, has got this amazing business, and she is absolutely thriving in it, and she's changing uh, the food system in this country so that we can all have access to healthy, organic, non-processed foods. It's amazing what she's done. And she was talking about the fact that her husband has a business too, and that she doesn't like to talk about her business around him, because her business is so much more successful than his, and she makes so much more money than he does. And so she feels like, I just kind of put it aside when we're talking with each other. We just talk about the kids and, stuff like that. And I thought, uh, you're robbing yourself,
Hmm.
and you're robbing your partner, and
Hmm.
you're robbing all of us, because you are talking about making yourself smaller in order to make somebody else comfortable.
Right.
And if that somebody else needs you to be smaller in order for them to be comfortable, then you're in the wrong place.
Absolutely. Well, Caroline, I just meant for us to just get people excited for the summit. I know I feel excited talking to you about it. So cool.
Well, I can't wait. And thank you for all the wonderful work you do. And I can't wait to talk to you all at the summit.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Carolyn.
You bet.
Okay,
Take
bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye.